So today, going back to the no materia challenge, Final Fantasy 7, and this is going to be my most worried thing. The big roadblock, that early roadblock, I guess. What am I saying? Hello, hi. Essentially, is it here? Question mark? Yeah. So, gotta do this Kalm segment first, but then there's going to be the Midgazolem. Looks like we made it to Kalm. Wonder if the others are here already. Let's hurry and join them in the inn. Let's head in. But first, I need to do a bit of shopping. This guy looks like Johnny, like the NPC we saw around Midgar a few times. Okay, that guy had nothing interesting to say. And he knew it, I guess, lol. Is there any loot? You've got it all wrong! A little comment on modern conveniences not necessarily being the best. Ooh. Ether. Very nice. And some drugs. There's no other use for it, of course. Anything in your kid's room? Question mark? Right here? No. Yeah, I agree. Better to do the things that don't just destroy the planet. Which, to be fair, there's not at all hypocritical of what I'm doing right now. Lol. Right, buddy. Oh. Okay. Supposed to be let out of the cupboard? Who knows? I mean, it's pretty shit to keep a dog just trapped up in there. It's a bit jerk-like. If anything I can steal from you? Oh, got some more drugs in there, apparently. Oh, that's interesting. The chest is locked shut. I wonder if there's a key around. Maybe we can come back here later, or maybe it's just nothing. That's also an option. Oh, too hot in England right now. London. Not just hot, but it's humid. And our houses are not built for it. A suspicious-looking guy in a black cloak. He walked through carrying a wicked long sword. I wonder who that could be. Yeah, our houses are not designed... They're designed still with, you know, oh, it's cold outside all the time, always mentality, which is just not the case. Peacemaker. It's a gun for someone who isn't around right now. So my flat has been pretty warm. It's just to say, it got... So I've had trouble with my building having mice in it, and I managed to keep them out of my flat. But I had, at the end of the last heat wave, I had a mouse come in through the fucking window. Like, Special Forces mouse climbing up or down the floor. So I've had my windows just completely closed since. So I don't have to worry about mice coming in. And because of... I've been working on something to... Oh. Yep, it is Shinra's doing. Oh, you know that you're screwed. No. Why is everyone keeping ether in their cupboards? What the heck? You're confiscating all of that. Dangerous substances. It's the war on drugs or something, I don't know. And yeah, I've been working on a solution to try and keep them out of the windows as well, but with my typical slow speed. And it got too much, having the windows closed all the time. So until I opened the windows yesterday, my flat reach 30 degrees inside, and it's like 65% humidity or something. So it was pretty unpleasant. Here's the item shop. I don't need anything. Potions, because how else am I going to heal? So yeah, that was not fun. I ended up caving and opening the windows last night, and fortunately no mice came in. But so yeah, it's not as bad today. Materia, why are you selling crystal healing stuff? What the hell? I don't want any of that shit. Yeah, so it's only like 27, 28 degrees in my flat today. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, sure. Buy that. Sure, buy that. Let's buy... Wait. I need to buy one. Yeah, let's buy one. Fuck it, why not? Equipment, teenies. Yeah. It's my best one of those, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, and obviously all the prices for aircon have massively gone up. Because I live in the block of flats, getting actual aircon installed isn't really an option. Like, you know, with a split going with part of it outside, you know, screwed into the wall outside. The lake cloud. Make a sweet time. Alright, rambling over. Let's get back to the game. Sorry to make you wait. Yes, everyone's here now. Alright then, let's hear it. We want to know everything about Sephiroth and the planet's true crisis. I used to want to be just like Sephiroth, and so I joined Soldier. We went on a bunch of missions together, Sephiroth and me. Ended up becoming pretty close. What, like friends? Hard to say. Sephiroth was much older than me, and he hardly ever talked about himself. So more like war buddies, I guess. We had each other's backs until one day... One day? After the war ended, it was Soldier's job to deal with anyone trying to resist Shinra. Pretty grim work, and lots of it. That was 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. Fucking child soldier! Hell. It's already coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sorry, can't really relate. Never had a problem with motion sickness myself. Ready to do this? Hey. I don't know what voice I'm going to do for Sephiroth. Rein it in a bit. Sorry, can't help it. I'm so antsy to use this new materia they gave me. So, canonically, given that I'm doing a no materia run, at some point Cloud knew what materia was and wanted to use it, but now in the present doesn't understand it and won't teach the others how to use it, and therefore no one uses materia. I wonder how I'm going to rationalize that. The little kid. Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. This one's different from the usual. That's what I like to hear. Why do you say that? The reason I joined Soldier in the first place was to become like you. When I got promoted to first, the war ended. My best shot at becoming hero fizzled away. It's when opportunities like this come along, I always jump at the chance to prove myself. How about you, Mr. Hero? Ill for your thoughts? Didn't you want a briefing? Our mission this time is to survey a rundown reactor. Been a spate of malfunctions, not to mention reports of savage animals. We'll have to take care of them and locate the source of the problem. Once we do, our orders are to neutralize it. Savage animals? Where's all this happening? A Mako reactor in Nibelheim. Nibelheim. That's where I grew up. Your hometown, huh? There's some sort of weird animal out there that crashed right into our truck! Panicky guy. Speak of the devil. Must be one of our monsters. Take a lover. Oh, I'm dead. Sephiroth takes no damage. 2 shots to dragon. Sephiroth's strength is out of this world. Way beyond anything you hear in stories. Oh? So then what was your contribution? Damn, sick burn. Me? Just stood there in awe of how Sephiroth fought. Anyway, we eventually arrived in Nibelheim. Oh. Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know. You still got parents though, right? A mother named Genova. He died shortly after I was born. My father? More laugh. Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go. You'll get in trouble for snooping around. Watch, Judy is so boring. You want to practice the usual? You want to practice? Oh, you mean posing? Soldiers always have to be mindful of their public image, right? How was it? Like this? You're getting good. You know, I don't really want to join Soldier. So, oh, I can't go into menu. I'll talk about it in a bit. And smell the Yamako in the air. Oh. Hold on there. That name Sephiroth called his mom. Ain't that, Oh yeah, Genova! A creepy headless broad from the Shinra building. That's the one. Come on, Barrett. Let Cloud tell his story. We can ask questions later. But I was only... Okay, Cloud. Go ahead. Reunion, right? Cloud and friends together again. Yeah, I was surprised too. The town was all quiet. Maybe everyone was hiding at home because of the monsters. Maybe they were just afraid of us. Depart for the reactor at dawn. Retire early today. We only need one on watch. Get some rest, men. Right. Go visit friends and family if you wish. So you can, but I'm not primarily focused on the story this run, even though I am reading out everything. So I'm just going to go straight to here. What you looking at? This landscape. I could swear I've seen it before. Yeah, I need to talk to him again too. There's no point searching for items. We're in the past. It's an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep. Alright, will do. I've hired us a guide to the Maca reactor. A young girl, apparently. Hopefully, reliable. We leave once our guide arrives. Sephiroth, sir. Please listen to me. If something were to happen, there's no need to worry. I'll be fine, Dad. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. It's Tifa. I'm Tifa. I'll be your guide for the day. Cloud. Cloud. I'm Cloud. Tifa, you're the guide? Sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is. No way I can let you get involved in this. You could get hurt. Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Alright then, let's move out. Photo for, posterity, sir? Eva, if you wouldn't mind being in it too. Here we go. She's perfect. I'll give you a copy once it's developed. The reactor had been constructed on the slopes of Mount Nibble. The crisp, clean mountain air was just as I remembered. Harder from here. Follow me. Whoa, the bridge! You could have foreseen the dodgy rope bridge having a problem. And they all died at the end. Thanks for watching. Bye. Wait, we know they don't die. Spoilers. We're in the past. Does that count as spoilers? Question mark? Who knows? Looks like you're both fine. Will we be able to climb up to where we were? We should... The caves here are all connected like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, sir? I think we're one person short. I know it sounds cold, but we haven't got time to go looking for him. Now, seeing as we can't go back, we may as well press on. Let's stick together from here. Alrighty. I'm sure Cloud will be just extra helpful in this fight. Ew. Completely nuke everything. And obviously we don't get the XP. Also, the materia. First strike raises preemptive attack rate. It's a fun little thing. The materia he got is literally just, it makes it more likely that he'll get the first attack in fights. That's what he was so excited about. Also raises, was it luck he raised? Question mark. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's green stuff everywhere. Cave's walls are such a strange color. From all the Mako energy, the mountain is particularly abundant in it, hence the reactor. I would have thought Tifa knew about that if she was such a good guide. Look how pretty this game is. Game from 30 years ago. It looks so good. And what's this? A Mako spring. Truly a marvel of nature. It's so beautiful, but we keep sucking up Mako to power our homes. Springs like this will disappear, right? Materia. When Mako's energy is condensed, this is what's formed. Naturally formed materia are a rare sight indeed. By the way, how is it that this material allows us to use magic? So, present day Clouds has no idea of this conversation, question mark? Don't know and you call yourself a soldier? To put it simply, the knowledge of the so-called ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic, or so they say. Really? Magic sure is weird. You said it, buddy. I say something funny? There's someone who would be livid to hear you call it weird, or magic, or for that matter, magic. Like, no one's listening. I can still remember how angry he got at that kind of thing. It's an affront to science. Who was that? Hojo, a hack scientist at Shinra. His predecessor was a great man. Him? Walking inferiority. Mako Spring. Filled with knowledge of the ancients, huh? Such good art. However, getting into there is annoying. Finally made it. Sure took a long way though. Wait for us here, okay, Tifa? I want to go too, please. This is a top secret facility. Non-Shinra personnel are not permitted. Come on. Keep the young lady safe. I wonder what word for young lady Sephiroth uses in Japanese. Better keep me safe. Not exactly the most well-designed reactor if you have to climb down some chains to get into it. Like, how do they go about construction and maintenance and all that stuff? Do they literally do that every single time? Over. Interesting. The door's locked? This is the cause of the malfunction. This section is broken. Cloud, go seal the valve. Why did it break? friend. Doing something like this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. I feel like my mic just got quieter. Question mark? He's like... Like, maybe it's just me making stuff up. Not particularly loud. Give me a moment. How loud is it going on into the computer? Screw it, we're gonna make it a little bit louder. Let's mic check. Mic check. Let's put you around there. Sure, why not? Maybe that's too loud. I don't know. No one's listening. It doesn't matter. But doing something like this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. These machines are for cooling and condensing Mako energy. At least, that's their intended purpose. Tell me, what does Mako energy turn into when condensed even further? Oh! It becomes Mako. It becomes materia, sorry. Correct. Ordinarily, that is. But Hojo's put something else inside, too. Take a look. Weirdly, even though we've just been taught to interact with the things, we have to talk to him. Take a peek through the window. What the guy inside is saying. Oh, what is that? Your average soldier members are Mako-infused humans. You're enhanced, still human. But then, what are those things? The Mako energy levels are exponentially higher than yours. Are they monsters? Yes. Shinra's scientist Hojo was the one who created them. Abominations spawned by Mako energy. That's what monsters are. But average member. What about you? Hey, Sephiroth! Could be. Was I? Was I created the same way? Am I the same as these monsters? Something definitely happened to make my mic quieter. I mean, I'm adjusting the noise levels into the computer. I'm hearing it before the stage I'm changing it, and it became a lot quieter. I don't know, I'll figure out some other time. Who cares? No one's watching this. You saw it. All of them. They're humans. Humans? No way. Ever since I was a child, I knew. I was different. Special. Not like this. Not like this. Am I even human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth was saying at the time. I was so caught up in my own shock that Shinra was manufacturing monsters. Damn those Shinra's sons of bitches! And I thought I couldn't hate them any more than I already did. To think something so terrible was hidden inside that reactor. The reason why so many more monsters have been showing up recently. But henceforth, we need to let Cloud tell his story without interruption. You agree, Barrett? Telling a story. Mind your own damn business. Come Come on, Cloud. Let's hear the rest of the story. So, Tifa, you were waiting outside the whole time? Yeah. After that, we all went back to Nibelheim. Sephiroth charged himself away in the inn without so much as a word to anyone. Then he just disappeared, right? Eventually found him in the biggest building in Nibelheim. The people in the town called it Shinra Manor. It was already abandoned by the time we were born. Once upon a time, people from Shinra used to live in it. I'm gonna adjust my mic stuff a little bit. Okay, I've played with it a little bit. It's louder for me as well as for stream and recording. It'll do. Right, where were we? Alright, so this is the Shinra Manor. We'll come back here later and explore it more properly, but for now, we'll just go this way. I could have sworn I saw Sephiroth go into this room, but there's no sign of him. If we had the accessibility thing on, we would see there's an exit there. Wasn't exactly super subtle anyway. Just that Shinra soldier's bit, I guess. Oh. There's a door there. Wonder if that could be anything interesting later on in the game, question mark. Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer. A life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. Date XXXX. Genova verified as an ancient. Date XXXX. Genova project approved. Mark 1 macro reactor authorized for use. My mother's name, Genova. The Genova Project. Is it a coincidence? Professor Gast. Why didn't you tell me? Why did you die? Leave me be. Okay, buddy. Oh, you don't need a hug or nothing? You just want to read? Okay. From that day, Sephiroth stayed holed up in the Shinra Manor. Continues reading documents like a man possessed. The lights in the basement never went out. Sephiroth seems different. Who's there? Traitor. Traitor? Yes. An ignorant traitor. Shall I explain? This planet originally belonged to the Cetra, an itinerant race. They would migrate in, shape the planet's flesh, continue on their way. At the end of the hard journey, they would learn the truth of the Promised Land, and there find paradise. There were those who disliked the itinerant path. They quit their journey and settled in homes, opting for a less arduous life. They stole what the Cetra and the planet had wrought, giving nothing in return. It is those people from whom you are descended. Sephiroth. Then, long ago, catastrophe struck this planet. Your ancestors survived somehow by scurrying and hiding in fear. The planet was saved through the sacrifice of the Cetra, after which your kind would multiply as if nothing happened. Meanwhile, the Cetra now only exist within the pages of reports like these. What exactly does that have to do with you? Don't you see? We have the ancient called Genova, an Earth from a 2,000-year-old stratum. And we have the Genova Project. The goal of the Genova Project was, in essence, to create a human being possessing the great powers of a Cetra. Thus, they created me. Created? Yes. Professor Gast, a very good scientist and the lead researcher on the Genova Project. He created me. But how did he even... Sephiroth? Stay out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Apparently striding away, he's gone a lot quicker than me. Going full run. Well, the Shinra guy's gone. Better get to that reactor, huh? Oh, fuck. Hey, it's you! This guy was in the inn, and I just ran past him earlier. Please tell me you're still sane. Then come over here and lend a hand. I'll check this house. You take that one. Could you? Sephiroth, how could you? Dad! It was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth, soldiers, Mako, Shinra. I hate them all. Hate them all. Mother, I have come for you. Now, open the way for me. He murdered my dad. He burned my village. Oh, shit. You promised you'd save me if I was ever trapped or in trouble. I'm gonna put this over here. There, problem solved. No attempt at healing or anything. I'm just gonna move you out of the way. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. I know exactly how we can do that. The promised land. Sephiroth. My family! My hometown! How could you do something like this? Mother, they have come again. That have ruled this planet. You are stronger, smarter. But then they came. Those inferior dullards. They came and took this planet away from you and your people. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. I'm with you now. My sadness. Family, friends, hometown. The sadness of having them all ripped away from me. Isn't that worth the same as your sadness? My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. The one elected by the planet to rule over it. I was born to take this planet back from you half-wits, return it to its rightful owners, etc. What sadness is there in that? Sephiroth, I believed in you. No, not you. Whoever the hell you are. That's where my story ends. Wait a damn minute, what happened next? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? Excuse me. In terms of skill, there's no way I could have beaten him. The official reports was that Sephiroth died. I read about it in the newspaper. But the newspapers are all owned by Shinra, so you can't rely on what they say. I want to know the truth. What really happened that day? I challenged Sephiroth to a fight and lived to tell a tale. How is it he didn't kill me? And I survived too. There's a lot about this that's strange. Like, Genova. Wasn't that her in the Shinra building? Shinra must have... wrong voice. Shinra must have transported her from Nibelheim to Midgar. But then, did someone move her again? She vanished from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn it! None of this makes any sense. I'm dying here. I want action. You guys can handle the big brain stuff. Come on, Cloud. Let's gear up and move on out. Hang on a minute. What are you waiting for? Just gonna sit around and watch while Sephiroth makes his way to the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra step 1 foot inside the Promised Land. Because if they do, it's game over. It's one thing I know. It's that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. You just leave it to me. Good grief. Hey, Cloud. Back then, after Sephiroth cut me, how bad did I look? I thought you were a goner. So sad. The ancients? Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth? Where do I fit in? I'll give her a hug. Let's get going. Barrett's waiting for us. Truly fascinating tale. Yo, Cloud, you better take this. In the PHS. So basically, canonically, this is a phone. A cell phone in a world which doesn't have cellular communication, question mark? At least not outside of Midgar. But mechanically, aside from 1 or 2 points in the story, we can use it to switch party members at any save point, which includes the world map. So, yay for that. Alright, so, now I have the problem. And that is that I need to get past the Midgar Zolom. Now, the way you would normally do this is by getting a chocobo. But to get a chocobo, at least reliably, you need chocobo lore materia, which I don't have because materia is heresy. So there is the speedrunner's way, which involves running part way across the zone where the Midgar Zolom appears, and then saving, quitting, reloading, and running the rest of the way. I'd rather not try that either. So that probably means I'm going to have to fight it, which is going to fuck me up. No word of a lie. And what I am going to do, I think, if I PHS, bring in Barrett, because he's in the back row, so he'll take less damage when it comes to the fight. It's probably worth him being the one I level up. Sure. Oh, actually, I think... Hang on, equipment, what have you... No, you don't. One of these two has the bulletproof vest, which increases vitality. Yeah. No. You... There. Cool. So now, let's put Barrett and Eris back in. And... Let's get leveling them. Let's do that, I guess. Cloud's in the front row, so him having higher vitality is a good idea. So this is the area. You can see the big snek. I have to somehow get past that, and there's no way you can get past it without getting into a fight. unless you have a chocobo, which I don't have. I suppose, actually, that's the point. Limit breaks. I should save up limit breaks as well when I am ready to fight it. Bird boot. I'm a way off from being ready, though. I'm absolutely going to need to grind to kill it. That's the space I need to get across. I'm gonna save and just see what it's like. Right, I need you to go all the way up to the top. There. I suppose you can also get random encounters, so that's fun. I don't think you can run away from the big snek. How far is... Okay, Eris get limit break soon, but not soon enough. Useful in this fight. I think I'm gonna hold off using Barrett's limit break. I'm gonna heal up and then try and run across the gap. Okay. Let's save. Actually, I'm going to need to use a tent anyway, so I'm going to use that first. No. And it's probably actually cheaper. I'll probably end up having to run back. Whatever. Let's use that. Save. Where is the snek? There. Wait, where did you go? Kind of glitched into the mountain, question mark? Yeah, I need you to go up the other end. Please? Just randomly bounce around for me? Would you be so kind? As soon as I step into its zone, it will just beeline straight for me. It is too strong for me to beat, I'm pretty sure. Come on, other end, please. No, not that end. That way. On the left, please. Oh. Come on. Also, I'm pretty sure if you kill it, it just respawns. So that's fun. Oh. Ah, come on. Oh. I wonder what determines its movement pattern. Like, I assume it's not like it has a fixed patrol path, it's following logic about, you know, obviously continue moving in forwards, but like, you know, twiddle left or right by a certain amount on like a variable thing. And then obviously if it hit a wall, bounce. Go up north or south. South, not north. North will be bad. Feels like north, but actually that way is... Oh, it's more southeast. Oh, no, get away from me. Also, you would have thought that, like, given that this is the only way for you to get between Midgar and Junon, is to go through here, for going overland, that someone would have dealt with this thing, or provided an alternate path. Like, obviously, thinking too much about it diegetically is a recipe for madness. But still. Oh. Okay, nearly. Let's look. Ah! Holy shit! Ah! I was not expecting that. Okay. But I do also want to see how bad it is, so we're going to fight you. Come on in. $168. This thing's going to eat me for breakfast. Or it's going to miss. Lol. So screwed, aren't I? Lol. Oh, that was a big hit. Maybe you can be cross-slash frozen briefly. Nope. There's no way that I'm getting you fully healed with soft potions. Phoenix down. Missed, lol. You can run away, okay. Parrot limit break, that's cool. I mean, I don't know why I'm bothering to potion House. There's no way that he would survive getting another hit unless he was like all the way up to full. Oh shit. This, I'm pretty sure, is the don't attack the guy. Oh shit, you still attack back. Well, that sucks. We're just going to use loads of potions. Ew. Yeah. Nice. I actually have no idea how much health this thing has. I just know it's fucking strong compared to me. Ow, that hurts. Also, the camera is really annoying in this. Have I overhealed? Never mind. I'm pretty sure at this mode it counterattacks. But yo, fuck it. Okay, it didn't immediately counterattack. Okay, it doesn't counterattack. Interesting. Or it doesn't always counterattack? helps. Like, I'm pretty sure, does Barrett have Fury on him? He's getting a lot more limit breaks than I'd expect. Ah, shit. No problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it kill me. See if I can kill it first, but otherwise, just do the deeps. Ah, see, this is the thing which kills. This is actually an enemy skill you can learn, but of course, I don't have materia. Oh, there's no way I would have survived that. Oh, interesting, because Eris was ejected, I didn't. Game over. Anyway, I'm gonna quit and reload since I have that save. And by. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, that was fun. Did Sephiroth do this? Not only did he kill it, he put it on a fucking skewer spike thing. Guy we're up against can do that? Sephiroth guy's the real deal, huh? Well, like that. I'm pretty sure the thing you need to do is just run out. Oh no, you can do that. Yeah, you literally just run back into it, and then you go back on the normal route. Alright, let's look for loot. That ether. Why is everyone leaving drugs around, huh? Confiscate those. Ew. Oh, I did fuck all. Barrett definitely has rage. I saw the bar color just then. Honestly, not a bad thing, given that I can't use magic. It gets me more damage. The tent. Nice. It's like this big flying insect thing, dragon thing, is walking its little pets around. Taking them for a walk. Come on. Off we go. Let's go eat the adventurous faces. Oh, hurting people. Well, at least I've got Eris in the party, so I can do healings. Healings is. save the limit break. May as well. Pretty sure this sucker's nearly dead. No? Not nearly dead? There you are. Cool. What's up here? I don't really remember all the things that are in this particular dungeon. Oh? Long-range materia. That would actually be really cool to have, were it not for the fact that materia is heresy. Long-range materia means that if you have a character with short-range weapons, i.e. melee weapons, they can go in the back row and deal as much damage, in the same way that Barretts with a long-range weapon already can do so. So that's actually a very nice materia to have. Ew. Jalads. What the name is that? Hey, Jalad. That's true. For Eris to get her level 2 limit break, if I'm right in remembering, if I'm right in saying that it's based on the number of kills he gets, then it'll actually be quite hard for Eris to get that because she's basically the white mage. So her melee attacks don't exactly deal much, as you just saw. If I got hit by something's high voltage, I would take more than 22 points of damage. I would just be dead. Hold it. Who the hell's this guy? Recognize me? Guess you're already up to speed. Then I'll be quick. Or to explain what we Turks do. Kidnap people? An uncharitable way of putting it. But that's no longer our only job. So, until now, the entire point of the Turks was to kidnap people? Rude, sir. Everyone knows you're not good at speeches. Don't force yourself. Then you take it from here, Elena. Feast your eyes on the Turks' latest. Elena. The division was short-staffed for what you guys did to Reno. Thanks to which, I got called up. Not that there's any concern of yours. Our orders now are to find out where Sephiroth got to. And to be a constant pain in your butts. Wait, no. The other way around. You're the ones who keep getting in our way. That's enough, Elena. Chief Sang? No need to brief them on every detail of our mission. I'm sorry, sir. Don't you two have orders to attend to? Get going. You wouldn't want to fall behind schedule. Oh, right. Very well. Reed and I will continue after Sephiroth towards Junon Harbor. Do you not understand what I just said? Shoot. I'm sorry, sir. Go then. Don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. Nice little bit of comic relief, why not? Rene says he's looking forward to paying you back once his injuries are healed. Apparently he's got a new weapon he wants to introduce you to. Now then. Long time no see, Eris. Like you're free from Shinra for now. With Sephiroth on our plate. What's that supposed to mean? That I should be grateful to him? Perhaps. In any case, I expect we won't be seeing much of each other. Take care. Brain sharing that from you. Oh, and I'd appreciate it if you stayed out of Shinra's way. Weird encounter, but okay. Ah. Well, Turks can clear out these caves of all the monsters. There. Come on. Kill the little snacks. Don't even deal much damage, it's just annoying. This is certainly the boring kind of combat in these games, is just you mash attack. This is basically how I would still be dealing with the fight if I were using materia. Like maybe like use like an ore material or something to get some good amount of damage going, but otherwise mostly wanting to save MP rather than like casting lots of spells and stuff. So slow. And that's potion of effect. Elixir, that's a much better item. High potion, that's pretty good too. Anything around here? Nope. That's a flying lizard guy taking his crabs for a walk. Crabs and snek. Well, you're actually dangerous, so try and kill big lizard guy first. What's it called? Archdragon. Come on. No, this is overkill. I just want that guy to die. God damn, Snek. Thank you. Heal up a bit again. Saying that during my eye is... Was that... No, I thought I saw there was one of the little chevrons, either green or red, on the platform which Elena was on, but apparently not. Alright, so there's two things I can do here. I can go to Fort Condor, or I can carry on with the story. I'm not sure which I prefer to do, actually. Polarity shift. What the heck? Oh, interesting. Heal up again. It's a mini game zone place. Fort Condor up ahead. But it would actually be quite difficult now. And maybe it's just worth coming back later. The main reward for it is a summon materia, but I can't use materia. So maybe I do just carry on and go straight onto Junon. Let's do that. Oh gosh. It's back attack at least. Lizard dog thing getting just absolutely annihilated. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. Let's face it, a bit disheartening with literally no one coming to watch. So, yep, that's it for now. Thanks, bye.